Hello aspirants, welcome to SSGOVTJOBS. Today we are going to discuss about UPSC Prelims 300 days plan. Okay, so here we have a 300 days of time what to study. I mentioned here for daily schedule from day 1 to day 300. I gave daily schedule also. Okay, I'm not giving here day 1 to day 5 ye pada wo pada waisa nahi. Just I gave daily schedule. If you are like this schedule, you can follow this. If you want to any changes, you can change also. Okay, so here first I mentioned the days, date also, and at the same time what's the subject and syllabus, which topics are you should study, and current affairs also, how to study, what to study. Okay, and sources also I mentioned here. Every topic I mentioned the sources also like this. Okay, so and before starting this, just analyze the PYQs. Try to analyze the PYQs and read the syllabus carefully. Then start your preparation. Okay, so come to the day one. So day one I started with the ancient history. Okay, in ancient history we are starting from prehistory to later Vedic period. Okay, these are the topics from day one. Okay, so these topics you can cover in 3 to 4 hours minimum. Okay, so remaining time you can use your this time for your optional or your ethics preparation or any other preparations. Okay, some people are preparing for state exam also. You can use your preparation in remaining places. Okay, and after that daily routine current affairs in current affairs part there is a daily newspaper is a daily routine without there is a no option to I don't want to study today newspaper like that. Okay, this is the daily routine. And after that I gave here, see, if someone covered a daily current affairs from day 1 to January onwards, that's fine. If someone not covered, so no need of worry. Start from January day 1 to day 5, the very first day current affairs revision. Okay, next come to the day 2. Day 2 also same ancient history topics from Mahajanapadas to Kushnas, Indo-Sanians and Parthians, Indo-Greeks. So here I mentioned Mauryans. These are the important topic, Mauryans, and the religious reform. This is also important. So here Buddhism, Jainism, you covered these topics here. So which are the important topics? More focus on that area also. Next, Jan 2023, day 6 to day 10 current affairs revision, at the same time daily newspaper revision. Source. Source is here R.S. Sharma, Old NCERT or New NCERT, Our Past, Part 1. So this is the also ancient history. Next, day 3. This is also ancient India from Shungas to Chalukyas. So here I covered almost the topics, and Jan day 11 to day 15 current affairs and daily newspaper, same sources here. So you can use any current affairs sources here. Okay, which source you want to use, you can use monthly current affairs of any good institute. Okay, next day 4, medieval. So here medieval, see, I started here medieval Tripartis from Rajput, from Tripartis to Rajput states. So this is the day 4 syllabus. For medieval, you can refer Satish Chandra, and current affairs revision day 10, day 16 to day 21, and daily newspaper. And next day 5, Vijayanagaras to, see here, cultural conditions. So here actually medieval history questions is comes under mostly on religious movement, and these areas are mostly. So I covered important areas here. If you want to study more, I give one more extra day for miscellaneous topics of medieval history. If you are not covered any topics from here, you can use this miscellaneous day. You can use. Okay. And current affairs, daily current affairs, and Jan 20 day 22 to day 26 current affairs. And after that Saturday, every Saturday at least give 3 to 4 hours time for CSAT. First start with the PYQs and the areas of questions they are UPSC asking which areas, and if you are check that 2023 paper, it's a completely different from remaining years paper, because UPSC some of areas are very important like percentages, there is every year questions some, but if you are checking that 2023 paper, there is a questions are completely different from the still 2022 paper. Not completely matlab there is a one pattern questions coming from which areas like percentages, clocks, calendars like that, but in 2023 there is a questions told us are different. So just think about UPSC point of view also. Okay, so don't think this is wrong, this is right. First of all think about the UPSC point of view, how they are changing the questions also, and so that's why from now onwards you can start your CSAT preparation. Next, day 8, art and culture. So day 8 is Monday, art and culture. So here we started architecture to from Mughal. Okay, so day February day 1 to day 5 daily newspaper, and after that, so here we started. See here I mentioned the sources also. 11th NCERT. This is a for in like it is important. You can understand easily for art and culture topics. Whenever you are studying the NCERT, it will be easy understanding. Okay, and living craft and tradition of India. This is also important for pre point of view. At the same time, main point of view also. These two sources are important, and you can refer Nitin Singhania and CCRT website also important for art and culture. Next day 9. So day 9 art and culture from sculpture to here Jainism, Buddhism, religion topic. Okay, and after that I completed here. See, religious topic, still religious topic. I gave here what to study, and paintings also is including. Okay, see next, and daily current affairs revision, Feb day 6 to day 10, and daily current affairs, and day 10. So same again art and culture. Okay, so Indian music too. So these are the Indian music topics. I mentioned here subtopics also. That's why it looks like bulky, but it's not bulky. Don't think can I study these many topics in a single day. These topics are very less topics, but here I mentioned subtopics also. That's why it looks like a thoda bulky, but don't think about this bulky. And here we covered the music and at the same time literature topics also, and important Indian cinemas are these are the important topics are I covered here. Okay, sources are same, and at the same time current affairs February day 11 to day 5. So here if you observe here I just gave only 5 days of current affairs revision. Okay, no need to study daily 1 month of 10 days 15 days current affairs, just to revise only 5 days of current affairs, any good monthly magazine like Insights IAS or Vision IAS, you can take any source. Okay, next day 11. From day 11 here I started theories, and here you can study from here to secular literature. So here literatures languages also we can covered. See, and February day 16 to day 20 revision current affairs and daily newspaper. So these are the topics. Next, day 12. So from festival to art and culture topics and important institutions. Almost we covered in art and culture in 5 days. I gave 5 days. If you are not completed in 5 days, you can use this Saturday. This is also, if you including, it's going to 6 days. Okay. And in this timetable, we can revise all the topics with 3 to 4 times with the exam also. Well, matlab with the test series also. Okay. So, next, February 21 to 28, newspaper and daily newspaper. So, and Saturday at the same time, CSAT every Saturday, it's an important topic. Okay. And if you are preparing your optional and essay writing also, try to use Saturday for essay writing. Next. So Sunday, whatever you want to do, you can do in Sunday. You want to revision, you want to take a break or whatever, you can use Sunday. And after that, Monday. So here we started modern history. Okay. So modern history from fall of Mughal empires. So from these topics, I gave day 1. And for this, from modern history, you can use the sources of modern Indian history, NCERT or Bipin Chandra, or otherwise you can use Spectrum. Next, day 16. So India, East India Company rule from East India Company rule started from here to, and after that from there to there. I mentioned 1773, 1784 and 1813, 1833, 1853. So I gave only simple topics and important topics, and at the same time you can cover these topics to 3 to 4 hours or 4 to 5 hours also. It's you can cover easily. Okay. So remaining time you can use these at least from August to October or November. You can read your optional very good way. Okay, you can read your optional in 3 months. You can use for optional easily in a good way. Next, current affairs, March day 11 to day 15. Okay, so next, modern history, British expansion policies to religious policies. So these are the topics. So this is the day 17, Wednesday, and same current affairs, March day 16 to day 21, and daily newspaper. So day 18, say modern history, Indian kingdoms, 18th century to National Congress, and from there to the home rule movement. These topics are very important from 18th century onwards. Questions mostly asking from these areas. Okay, so this year there is a not much questions, but every year most modern India it's a important area. Okay, remember this. Okay, and after that, so sources are same. Next, Saturday, CSAT, at least 3 to 4 hours of CSAT. Okay, and after that, you can use remaining time for your miscellaneous topics or your optional or essay rating. Next, day 22, same modern history because it's a thoda lengthy topic, so that's why I gave time for 2 weeks of preparation for modern history. Okay, and it will be useful in your mains exam also. That's why I gave more time for ancient art and culture also. I gave 5 to 6 days of time where because questions coming from art and culture in mains examination also. That's why. So here national movement and the government of India 1935 Act. And day 23, freedom to partition, from freedom to partition to, see here, Second World War time and August of war. These are the important areas. The Crips, Quit India movements, Subhash Chandra Bose, National Army. These are the important topics. Okay, so you can study very carefully here and you can read current affairs April day 11 to day 15. And day 24, same tribal movement. These also important topics. I give here tribal movements and day 16 to day 20 April current affairs. And next, day 25, modern history, reforms, acts, committees, any acts or committee sessions, governor generals, viceroys. These are the important. So you can read Thursday, day 25. And day 26, here I give miscellaneous topics. If you are not covered in 2 weeks of preparation also in your modern history, because spectrum is a thoda lengthy book, and if you prepare any book also, if you are not covered any topics from ancient to modern or modern, you can use this miscellaneous day also. And Saturday, it's a CSAT. Next, day 29, it's a Monday again. So here we started geography. So from physical geography, which topics we can read? I mentioned here physical geography too, and here I mentioned so location and standard time here. So these topics are from day 25 and the sources is 11th, 12th and GC Leon NCRTs are important. 11th, 12th NCRTs and GC Leon are important. So you can use these sources. And current affairs May day 6 to day 10 and daily newspaper. Next, day 30, geography, geomorphology. So here I mentioned geomorphology topics. Okay. So these are the geomorphology topics and May day 11 to day 15 and daily newspaper. Okay. And here we covered earthquakes, earthquakes, volcanoes, different topics we covered here. Okay. Next, day 31, climatology. So climatology topics we covered in day 31 and sources are same and current affairs May day 16 to day 20. So I gave only 5 days of current affairs revision per day. Okay. And daily newspaper. And day 32, oceanography and the sources. So what to study in oceanography topics, subtopics. See here. Next, day 33. Day 33 also same geography topics, world economic geography. Okay. So geography important, world geography here mostly covered world geography. Okay. So and May 26 to 31 daily current affairs and newspaper. Day 34. So here I gave CSAT Sunday and Saturday and Sunday you can use for your remaining topics. And geography also I mentioned 2 weeks of time. Okay, remember this. So here in first week you can cover 5 days what to study and remaining next week you can cover topics. See here day 36. This is also geography, physical geography of India. Okay, now here we covered the Indian geography. So Indian geography, which topics we can study? I mentioned here clearly each and every subtopics. Read the topics and read just pick the syllabus of UPSC and go through the syllabus only. Don't go through extra syllabus because questions comes under from syllabus only, not extra. There is no extra question from syllabus. Okay, so only syllabus. Stick with the syllabus and follow the syllabus and use the important areas. Analyze the PYQs and do your preparation. Next, day 37. So, Indian climate. This is also Indian geography. So, here I mentioned the sources. So, Indian geography, what to study here. I mentioned rainfall, monsoon, okay, and the rainfall distribution, climate regions. These are the important topics. And day 38, soil. So, types of soils and forest conservation. So, these are the important topics from day 38. Next, day 39, remaining map based. So map also very important for geography. It's what it comes under like daily current affairs. If you covered, if you see any geographical locations or geographical news, you can make a map, like prepare based on map also. So map also playing very important role in prelims exam also. Okay, like map only, not only geographical point of view, sometimes in IR point of view also, and different point of view also map important. Okay, so if it is comes under in any news, daily news, any related to any news related to the map based, you can refer that. Like see, if you see the last year question paper, there is a Ukraine. Okay, so like different areas also you can cover, like world and India map. These are the important you can covered. So from geography day 1 to so here we are mentioned 10 days for geography preparation. So day 1 to day 10 you can go through based on map. Okay, map preparation also very important. If you are reading, for example, if you study about the Indian climate, just check the map also. Okay, so rainfall, check the map, like that. So map based preparation important for geography. Next, and I give miscellaneous day. So if you are not covered still the day, you can use the Friday for any miscellaneous topics of geography, and Saturday for CSAT, and Sunday your wish. Next, day 43 Monday. So here, check here, day 43, I gave revision for ancient history. Okay. So from here to we covered ancient, medieval, modern, art and culture and geography. So here day 43, I gave revision for ancient history. Okay. And day 44, revision for medieval, and day 45. Day 45 and 46, 2 days for modern history revision, and day 47, revision of geography, and day 48 a revision of geography and CSAT you can revise, and Sunday your wish. And again day 50 we can start with polity. So here polity I mentioned subtopics also. From here constitutional historical point of view onwards, from to preamble, the day 1 we covered, and here also current affairs August day 6 to day 10. So here every day I give 5 days of current affairs. Let's check this. This is the daily routine revision of 5 days of current affairs, and at the same time daily newspaper or daily routine. Next, day 51. See, day 50 and day 51. Day 51, Union Territories to fundamental rights to fundamental DPSPs. These are the very very important topics from prelims point of view. 100% questions comes from this area. Okay, so just focus on this. See, 2023 is a paper thoda sa different from all the papers, but still focus on these areas. Okay, next. Day 52, fundamental rights, amendment to basic structure. These are the important areas also. And this is the day 52, and at the same time current affairs revision August day 16 to day 20, and daily newspaper. And sources, we know everyone clearly know about the source of polity. So that is one of the sources Lakshmi Kant, and one more source is Indian Constitution, NCERT, 11th class NCERT also important for Indian polity. Next, day 53, central government. So I just divide the topic how much we can study. That the reason only I can divide important topic. If it is big topic, I give only less topics. If it is small topics, I give here, like see here, if you check here, it was looking like a bulky, but there is a simple topics only. We can study easily. So if you come to the here, central government, see there is a mention president, vice president, prime minister, central council of ministers and parliament, so etc. These topics are here. So I gave for 1 day, and state government I gave separate 1 day. So these are the important. Okay, next, and Saturday, this is CSAT, and polity also I gave 2 weeks of time for polity preparation. So next Monday again, day 57, we can study Indian federalism. Matlab here, central state relations, interstate relations, local government, panchayati raj and urban areas. So this is a day 57, and day 58, official languages and SC, ST, BC, like matlab special provisions for SC, ST, BC minorities and Anglo Indians. So if it is there, Anglo Indians are not. If it is there, what is there? If not is there, how they are relating, and you can read about the amendments also there. Okay, next. Day 59. These are political dimensions. Political dimensions and ministries, department of ministries, pressure groups, elections, political political parties is there, and RPA, Representation of the People Act. These are the some topics are related to the governance topics. You can read day 59, and sources also I mentioned here, and current affairs September day 11 to day 15 you can revise. And next day 60, the same polity topics, constitutional bodies. See here, full of constitutional bodies you can cover. And day 61, non-constitutional bodies. And day 62, Saturday. So this is the CSAT day. And remaining essay writing, and you can practice remaining that one. And day 63, Sunday, you can use your preparation own day. And day 64, IR related topics, international related topics like newspaper related topics, some basics of international relations, and at the same time newspaper topics. Day 65 also IR. And day 66, it's a schemes. What is the schemes in news? So most of the people, they are studying the schemes in last 2 to 3 months, but if you covered the previous if you covered every month of schemes in same month, it is very easy to final preparation. So that's why I mentioned here schemes. Okay, you can use these 2 3 days for schemes. How many schemes covered still now? And after that, Saturday CSAT. Next, see here, day 71, again I gave time for revision of polity for day 71 to day 72. 2 days revision of polity, and at the same time day 73 again ancient medieval revision, day 74 modern, and day 75 geography, day 76 CSAT. So these are the revision days. If you are not covered or any miscellaneous topics, if you are missing any topics from the above, you can use these days. So every month after I gave revision. Okay, remember this. I gave revision for every topics. And day 78. So we are here. We started economy. Okay. So national income, economy, static national income too. So here, how many topics we covered? Like the concept of like GDP, GNP, NNP, important areas. These are the and national income topics we covered in day 78. And the sources are, you can read NCERTs, and at the same time Ronald sir PPT also good for economy. Next, day 79, economy, measurement of national income, like how to measure the national income and all those things, and daily newspaper. So here I am not mentioned the monthly revision. Remember this. Here monthly revision started again. And day 80. So money banking. So money banking is my important subtopics I mentioned. Same sources are same. Next, day 81, economy banking reforms. Okay, and October current affairs revision and daily quiz. So day 82, inflation and employment. So from day to we covered causes of inflation, unemployment types, underemployment, so cyclic types of employments, and at the same time inflation we covered in day 82, and sources is same, current affairs October 18 to 19. Day 83 CSAT, and day 84 Sunday your wish. Day 85. So day 85, government budget, fiscal policies, and here I mention budget. Okay, so budget there is a no same year of budget, so I mentioned here budget topics and capital accounts and budgetary, and what is the taxes and social economical objectives, and these I mentioned here. Day 86, external sectors and current exchanges, currency exchange and change rate, balance of payment, definition of balance of payment here related to balance of payment topics and FDIs and whatever the topics here I mentioned. This is for day 86 economy. Okay, and daily current affairs is common. Sorry, daily current affairs. Next, day 87. So international trade and bodies. Okay, and from international trade bodies to bilateral regional cooperation. These are the important topics also, because most of the questions, IMF questions also coming in examination. So read these questions very carefully. Bodies also very important. And here monthly current affairs revision October 2020, October 20 and 21 ka revision, and at the same time daily newspaper. And if possible, try to write the current affairs quiz. So here I started current affairs quiz also. From here I started current affairs quiz. Okay. Daily 5 questions, at least 5 to 10 questions you can write a quiz, and 5 to 10 questions. Next, day 88. So agriculture topics here, what to study in agriculture. So recent trends in agriculture sector, this is very important. And cropping systems, agriculture marketing reforms, agriculture research, sustainable development, PDS. These are the important topics of agriculture you can read here. And 20 to 23 ka revision of current affairs. And day 89 also. So here related to the agriculture topics and industrial sectors. So industrial sector also playing important role in examination. So read these industrial topics like economic policies, PPP model, MSME, land reforms. Okay, so these are the important. Next revision of 24-25 current affairs. Next day 90 CSAT. And so here we completed economy. So I gave economy also 2 weeks of time. Next environment. So environment here, see the first topic ecology and ecosystem, day 92. This is the day 92. So here ecology to ecosystem functions, and from there to we can study solid waste and bioremediation. So these topics we can cover in day 92, and sources for this environment, Shankar IAS and Down to Earth magazine also important. Day 29, biodiversity. So basics of concept here, and so current affairs day October 29, 30, 28, 29, 30, and daily current affairs and current affairs quiz also. And day 94. So day 94 also environment topics. So protected areas. These are the important protected areas, biosphere reservoirs. So and any topics from news also. News topics are very important in this area. Static with news, you can read this topic. Static with current affairs, this is the important to study static with current affairs topics. Okay, so these protected areas are very important. And day 95, biodiversity conversations bodies, here this is also important, static with current affairs. Okay, next, day 96. Any miscellaneous topics from above topics. I gave environment also 2 weeks of time. Okay. So whatever here I gave 4 days. If you are not covered in that 4 days, you can use this fifth day. Okay. Because environment thoda sa difficult to understand. Some people it can be easy to understand. So based on the your knowledge, just to go through this. Next, day 98, Sunday, your wish. And day 99, environment problems, climate change. This is also important. Environment problem, climate change, ozone depletion. This is also previous year question from ozone depletion. So let's check this. And daily newspaper and current affairs quiz. Next, day 100, same environment topics, conservation effect, India and world, and remaining policies and conservation, sustainable development, monitoring policies. These are the important in environment topic you can cover in day 100. And day 100, 101, 101. So here if you are reading 101, if any topics are missing again, you can use the miscellaneous day, Wednesday and Thursday you can revise environment topics, and Friday also you can revise these environment topics, because environment it will be take thoda time to read. So read very carefully. If any topics are missing, you can use Wednesday and Thursday, and you can use Friday for revision also. Next, Sunday your wish and Saturday current affairs. And day 106 we can start science and tech topics. So science and tech topics I mentioned here subtopics also, because most of the people confusion about the subtopics what to study. So I mentioned subtopics also, and the sources also what to study. In NCERT, just you can read 6th class NCERT to 10th class. In 6th class, what to study? Only chemistry unit 14 chapter, and 11th. So 11th what to study? So I mentioned here unit 4 to 5, and 12th chemistry unit 16, and 12th biology 8, 9, 10, and current affairs. So these are the important what to study, and at the same time this is the very important science report and newspaper in current affairs. And day 107 information technology and current affairs daily quiz. So information technology what to study, here I mentioned very clearly. Just read this slide and read. Next, day 108, laser. Laser and types, and at the same time what is the superconductives, and superconductive also news, in it is in news also yesterday. So check this. And nanotechnology and applications of nanotechnology, these are the important topics. And day 109, science and tech, this is astronomy, space research. Space also important topics in science and tech. So here I mentioned subtopics, so don't think this is the very bulky. These are the subtopics only you can cover. Okay. And monthly compilation you can read. Next, so health topics. So in Science and Tech, health and diseases topics also there. So you can read the health topics I mentioned here, which are the health topics are important. Every subtopic I mentioned, just pause the video and read the subtopics. And day 111. So I just gave first CSAT and any miscellaneous topic you can use Sunday your wish. And day 113, 113. So here again science and tech also I gave for 2 weeks. Okay. So 2 weeks of preparation for science and tech and applications of science and tech. Here I gave mention which topics we can study agriculture, how it is applicable, environment, how it is applicable, and it applicable in the like diseases and different places, climate, so research, education, so which areas are it will be applicable. This is an important topic in science and tech. Applications of science and tech are very important in contemporary days, like contemporary India, contemporary world. And day 114, industry. So industry also important. So industry I mentioned here which topics you can study, use go through these topics. And day 115 matlab 115. So if any topics are missing from the above, you can use the miscellaneous day. And day 116, if miscellaneous topics are done, then use the revision for these 2 days. And Saturday for CSAT, Sunday revision. Next, day 120. So from day 122 we can revise. Second revision started from here, day 120. So day 120 onwards second revision start. Okay. So here same, first 3 days ancient history, second 3 days medieval, and Saturday ancient and medieval, and at the same time CSAT. Sunday revision. And day 127 art and culture revision. Art and culture revision for 4 days. And any miscellaneous topics day 131. Okay. And day 132 CSAT, sorry. And day 134 modern history. Day 134 to day 138. So modern history revision. Again 5 days I give for revision. Day 139 to so day 146. So here I gave 7 days for geography revision, and I here see, if you observe here I mentioned what to study in day 1 revision. Okay, see in revision ancient history day 1 and day 1 revision here. Ancient history day 2 revision topics, and day 3 topics revision, day 4 topics revision. So what topics I'm not going giving to copy paste, I just give here what topics from the above you can read the day only. So day 10 topics. Okay. Sorry. Next. After that, day 148 to see day 158. Here I gave 10 days for again second reading for polity, because we should ready we can ready sorry we can read clearly, and at the same time in second revision everyone start making a short notes. So this is very important in second revision. If you feel important topic, just take one rough paper and write on that. Okay. Don't copy paste same topics from book to your notes. Just write the important topics and what you are not like remember. Okay, no need to write every topic. What you are not remember exactly. Some topics we are studying, but we are not remember. Just write the topics and revise number of times. And what is the important topics? Just write the topics and revise. And economy day 162 to day 167. Okay. And here I give monthly compilations also. Okay. Next, day 169 to environment, day 174. So again 1 week for environment, and science and tech 1 week, day 176 to day 181. Okay. And next CSAT also you can revise. Every Saturday CSAT. Remember this. If I'll mention or not mention, focus on that. Next, day 183. So here revision ancient and test. So day 183 matlab here it starts from January. Okay, so January onwards you can write daily test. So here I give daily test, revision ancient and write a test. So day 184 revision ancient and write a test. 185 revision ancient and write a test. Day 186 medieval revision and test on medieval. 187 medieval test. 188 medieval test. 190 medieval and test. Okay. Next, 191 art and culture test, 192 art and culture revision and test, 193 this is the important. So here ancient, medieval and art and culture revision and take a test for these 2 days. And day 195 CSAT full test. Day 197 modern, day 197 to day 201 5 days of daily test and modern history. And after that, for fifth day you can write full test and modern history. Okay, next CSAT full test. Day 204 polity test. From polity test also 5 days, and fifth day you can take polity full length test. Then CSAT, Saturday CSAT. Next after that economy, day 211 to, so day 215. So in fifth day you can take full test. Then CSAT. Next day 218. So environment 5 days test, and the day 222 triple two full test. Next science and tech 5 days revision test, revision test. These third revision, just you go through revision test, revision test. This is the third revision started here. So here from here to we started third revision. Okay, day 183. And after that, see, this is a third month, matlab it's a March. So here you can read international relations, important bodies, current affairs, news, and monthly compilations also comes from end of this March month. So you can read monthly compilation, matlab like PT 365 like that. And internal security, CSAT and government schemes and policy, and day 240 government schemes and policies. I gave here 3 types, and after that 242 any miscellaneous topics. So here you can use miscellaneous topics. And CSAT. Next 246 to, see here day 246 to 251 I gave for revision of miscellaneous topics, for like from ancient to ancient history, ancient, modern, medieval, or geography, science and tech, polity, economy, any topics if you are missing you can use this complete week for revision miscellaneous topics only. Next after that, see here April month started April 8th. From here you can write full length test. Okay, so ancient history full length test, and 254 medieval full length test, 255 modern full length test, 256 here art and culture full length test, and here 257 complete history test. Okay. And 260 polity full length test, and Supreme Court judgment and these bills, you can revise these days, Supreme Court judgments and bills, and polity full test, and government schemes IR. Next C, day 267. Here you can use PYQs of economy revision, and at the same time test. So in above also you can use PYQs of revision C, PYQs of polity revision, and write a test. Next, in April month, you can cover here subjects are budget and survey report, and economy news also very important. Okay. Next here in April month, you can revise these 3 days and take a full length test. Okay. And after that, after every test, you can analyze the test where your mistakes also important. Next 281. Again, I gave 3 days for revision and one day full length test. So 3 days for revision, one day full length test, and next day test analysis. Again 3 days for revision and full length test for all the subject, not only single subject. Okay, and 3 days revision, full length test. So this is our 300 days plan till 25th May. Okay, so first, focus on PYQs, read one's PYQs and syllabus, and after that start this. Then it is good. And here we have covered 4 times of complete revision. If you started this 300 days plan, it will be covered every topics clearly, and we can revise current affairs also, daily current affairs, monthly current affairs, and newspaper, government policies, budget, everything we can cover here, and daily test also from second revision, from third revision onwards we can conduct a daily test also. Okay, so just go through this. If it is like, if you want to any changes also, you can use small changes also, because everyone having same strategy, so different, some people having different strategy. If you want any changes, you can use changes also. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe.